first, Jason Chauvin has a preview in sports. Jason?
Thanks, Bree. With the semester winding down, we still had a full week of sports here in town, including the Macomb High Bombers wrestling team who played host to Mercer County inside of the MHS gym on Tuesday. We have highlights of the matchup as the Bombers try to get one in the win column. That's still to come on Live at 4.
We'll do a good job keeping an eye on sports as well. Jason Chauvin is in studio now.
Thanks, Danny. Still to come after the break, the Western Illinois women's basketball team was in action last night, taking on Graceland University inside of Western Hall. We have highlights of the game as the Leathernecks tried to make it back-to-back wins at home. And still to come, we preview the WIU men's basketball team before their big rivalry game as Eastern Illinois comes to town this Saturday. All that coming up after the break on Live at 4. Welcome back to Live at 4. The Macomb High wrestling team played host to Mercer County on Tuesday inside of the MHS gym. The Bombers looking to come away with the home victory here inside of the gym at home, as Coach Ladd has a few words for his team before the duel at 106 pounds. Nate Wilson of Macomb facing Clay Chapman, and Wilson scores off the reversal here early for the Bombers, but the tables would turn, however, with Chapman almost pinning Wilson. He would barely stay alive, though, in the match. Wilson would eventually hang on and win in a 6-5 decision for the Bombers. Colt Lawyer is a state honorable mention, and he shows why by pinning his opponent at the 350 mark at the 126-pound weight class. And we're going to go to the 145-pound Wally Bloomer of MHS against Tanner Barnhouse of Mercer County. Both parties pick up points here, but Bloomer built a big advantage through 2 periods. Here he decided to shoot and score a couple of points and win it by tech fall, the wrestling mercy rule of 18-3. But after a few strong performances, it wasn't enough for the Bombers here as Mercer County takes the match 49-20. The Bombers are in action again tonight in a quad with Galesburg High School, Farmington, and Midwest Central at the MHS gym at 6 p.m. To the hardwood now, the WIU women's basketball team played their second home game in 3 days, taking on Graceland University inside of Western Hall. The Leathernecks coming off a home win against the University of Bradley. We're going to go to the first quarter, and Taylor Higginbotham hits the jumper off the dish of Emily Clemens, and Western leads 2-0 early. Now on the defensive end, Mallory Boyle steals the ball and gets the pass up to Clemens, who does the rest, laying it in, and Western leads it 8-0 in the first. And from there on, it was the Emily Clemens show. Here she gets the pass in the corner, and she would not miss. Clemens showing off the range. Here she steps into an open triple, and she drills it. She made 14 of her 23 points in the first quarter alone. Later in the first, Michelle Farrow lays it in, and Western goes up 26-6 in the first quarter. And here, for good measure, WIU is clicking on all cylinders, and Taylor Hanneman nails the three, and Western leads this one 29-6 after 1. In the second quarter, Higginbotham gets in on the party, and she nails one from downtown. Western goes up 53-20, and the Leathernecks would put it on cruise control from there. The Leathernecks top Graceland 118-40. Emily Clemens dominates and grabs her 4th double-double of the season with 23 points and 11 assists. She's also tied for first in the nation with 71 assists. Now, let's stay on the hardwood here. The WIU men's basketball team is in the middle of a 3-game slide and is preparing to face longtime rival Eastern Illinois this Saturday. I caught up with senior guard Jabari Sandifer and head coach Billy Wright talking about the keys to a victory.
Early, we're going to take care of the ball, get limit their offensive rebounds, and stop them from running in transition, because that's what they like to do. And just our main focus is getting the first rebound and getting defensive stops.
Sound like a broken record, but we have to take care of the basketball and make good decisions, because it's hard to overcome that. And that's one area we feel that we can control. We focus on what we can control. And when you look at the end of the game, you look at the stat sheet, and you're giving up 15 to 25 points off turnovers, that's an area where if you cut that in half, maybe the outcome is different.
Coming up, WIU takes on in-state rival Eastern Illinois as they go head-to-head for the second time this season.
Eastern's having a good year. The last time out, they obviously won the game. It's been a great rivalry. There's history behind it. Last year we won both games. This year they won the first one, and we have the second round coming up this afternoon, on Saturday afternoon.
The two rivals tip off this Saturday inside of Western Hall at 2 p.m. That's all for sports. Final word is next.